Greetings, you people. This is Briarstone, and I welcome you to a sort of transitional video for Skyrim Roguelike Episode 9. This is not going to be a full chapter because, unfortunately, I ran out of time. When I went to play the game this morning, I checked out the different things that I thought could possibly be wrong. Snake had mentioned one of the things being that after I used the show race menu and sort of quote-unquote grew up for Nazark, when I made him into an adult, or at least a 16-year-old. When I did that, the default values for Nazark's skills went back to normal. So instead of having the 55 lockpicking, for instance, it was somewhere around 20-something. So I had to spend the morning trying to figure out how to fix all of that without leveling the character, because I didn't want to level the character. Fortunately, that was an option. I was able to fix that. Everything is okay at the moment. We are still level 6, and we have all of our skills back in order. Now, something else I wanted to mention or show off is this particular fact. If you'll see, I'm a bit shorter than a full-grown adult. Just a bit shorter than Mercurio even. Not by much, but just enough to kind of make it seem like I'm 16 years old. And that was a suggestion brought to me by Desmond, who certainly, honestly, just put in the good word for more immersion. We're just a little shorter than the rest of the people. We're not outrageously so, but you can see here very well. So we're 16 years old, and I think that's proper. Also, I wanted to mention Vosros. He sort of gives me an omen of peril. Apparently the next quest he expects us to fully die in a black hole of some sort, somewhere. I am not going to let that happen, just so you know. Oh, why would I ever let it happen? I guess it could happen anyway, but we're gonna hope for the best. And in terms of the magic that was cast last episode, or sorry, last chapter, I was very timid about it. I was thinking, well, Nazark wouldn't do that, blah, 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 blah. But you guys seem to think, you guys actually ran with it. You're like, well, perhaps Mercurio has been teaching him some things. Crazy Front Dragon, for instance, mentioned one of those. Just the fact that Nazark could have overheard him mumbling the words at one point or another, and so then Nazark tried his hand at it, no pun intended, and fire flew from his fingertips. Could be a thing. Momohedge mentions that perhaps Nazark on the side has been trying to learn a little bit of magic anyway, to dabble in it. At the very beginning of the character creation for Nazark, we did mention that, you know, he was going to dabble in a little bit of magic, mostly illusion and healing. And now, apparently Flames isn't that hard to learn, just viewing mentioned that. I don't know, like, I'm going to go with it, I think. I think I'm going to say that Nazark knows how to use Flames, although he probably won't use much of it. Or if he does start to use more of it, he's probably not going to use it too much, except for, like, very sticky situations in combat. Could be a thing. Texura mentions that Mercurio will certainly be teaching him how to heal, so that's something we should probably focus on. And as far as the botched job, I mean, we did the job successfully at the Golden Glow Estate, but perhaps Draylus did botch the job. I think Snake mentioned this. Perhaps Draylus botched the job for us because he sent people out to, or was it Draylus? I think so. That sent the some extra mercenaries out to totally mess with Nazark's ability to do the job successfully. And that's certainly an option. I'm thinking I'm going to go with that, because Draylus certainly shouldn't be removed from the picture. There's going to be sort of, I don't want to use the word closure, but there's going to be something about Draylus somewhere in the future. I'll let you guys decide exactly how that goes down. Comment section down below, let me know. And just as a one-off, we're going to talk to Brynjolf, and we're going to finish up the quest that we just did, and see where we're going to go next.
You've made a mess of things, and Maven's furious. I told you not to burn more than 3 of the hives. I've smoothed things over with her for now, but you can forget your cut.
Ouch. So, using the magic for the first time had Nazark goof up. He was panicking, he was trying to get things done fast, and because he was not good at casting fire, things got a little out of control, and he burnt more than 3 hives. That is unfortunate. That is probably the first... No, that's not probably. That is the first job that we botched for the guild. Wow. That's unfortunate.
At least you remembered one of the things I asked. Let me see that. Arengoth sold Golden Glow? What's that idiot thinking? He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. But I'm certain he'll find out. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any idea what that might be?
I do not know.
Blast. Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. She asked for you by name.
How would Nazark... I think he's going to be a little confident about it. I'm going to say good. It's about time I met her, although... No, good, it's about time I met her.
Don't sound so eager. It's not a social visit. It's business.
What does she want?
That's between you and Maven. And I prefer to keep it that way. Just keep your ears open and your mouth shut, and you'll do fine.
Okay then. Voseros, you mentioned the next absolute part of the next part of the quest was going to be where I die. Speaking to Maven Blackbriar, if I... I'm very... No, I'm thinking I don't want to go speak to her right now. Oh, well guys, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to pick up next chapter, a next real chapter. We're going to go speak to Maven Blackbriar and probably die in a dark hole, as Voseros mentioned. I don't know. We're going to find out. Isn't that right, Marcurio? He won't let me die. Marcurio's not going to let me die. I'm not going to let him die. He's not going to let me die. We're going to practice our healing magic as well. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry I don't have enough time to actually play the full chapter. We have a couple of other like small guild jobs to do as well. We have, I think, a shield job and a pickpocketing job, a fishing job. But we're going to check that out later. Anyway, if there's anything about this video that you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content such as this and to find out what happens to Nazark next. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in and watching. This is Briarstone signing out.